share. Oh my gosh, guys. Welcome back to yet another stream. Hold on. Before we could get started, right? I gotta make sure that you all can see the dumb shit I do on my end. So, without further ado, let's make one for Windows Desktop plus Scene. I need to combine this shit. So, yeah, we'll just duplicate, and we'll call it Windows Desktop Minecraft. And I'm just making sure that I have that. So boom, nice. And then of course, all I have to do is just copy this. Copy. Paste. Ooh. And look at that, and it copied the scene thing straight into here, so now I have this shit. Well, this is super handy because now I can go into Discord, put in this bullshit, and then you'll still know, oh hey, he's still doing his regular typical shit. Although this is a little bit, less useful. So, now I need to go into here, grab my link, paste that shit in there. Yes, paste it. Oh, nice, totally good. This is so great. And then we must continue and swap to here. What I could do is open that shit. Could literally open my Linux Mint. Linux Mint, guys. I like Linux. Like it a lot. I love Linux, guys. Oh my god. Please be a normal episode is what everybody's saying. But in the back of my skull, I can feel that sharp pain that indicates that it's not going to be a normal day. And so we're going to try hopping on the server. The first thing we're going to look for is it on 181 ms per second. Microsoft's? Okay, cool. Join the server. Get fucked. Huh. Bro, this fucking cable, fucking Amazon-ass cable is amazing. It is bent because they put a chip in it and it fucking doesn't fit. So I'm dying from radiation actively because that's where I logged off. Logged off dying from radiation because I made Cobalt 60 in my free time at lunch. So I probably shouldn't do that in the future. And I probably shouldn't touch Cobalt 60 and give it to my friend. You see, I'm the type of person who makes a deal with a guy and trades him 2 Cobalt 60 for 2 cans of engine lubricant right here. Look at this shit, engine lubricant. But what we need to check is my system's running. And it looks like it is. Oh, you can also, here's something else for people who might be wondering, people who play on the server. If you ever notice the sky, fucking asshole, but if you notice the fucking sky, it will sometimes jump back a little bit, and that's because of something wrong. Something's very wrong. It's the server's overloaded. Now, this can be very bad if we leave it unchecked and we don't deal with the problem, because eventually it's going to go from overloaded to it won't ever be able to run. But that's only if it gets worse. So we have to get to the root of the problem and get rid of it, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter whose feelings have to be hurt to make that happen, because overall, the harm of one person is to the benefit of all people involved. All parties involved need to have, well, see, if I get rid of your chunks being loaded, it's for a good reason, okay? I'm just saying. Shit should not be lagging like this. But you'll see that the moon is jumping back and forth every so often. Yeah. And it only updates that in the log like every like 30,000, but it's doing it every 80. It's rolling back 80 ticks at a time. It's like, shit, dude. That would fuck up Redstone in all kinds of bad ways. That's not good. Anyway, what we need to look at is how much oil I've produced, and we've gone up 12 tar. We're up to 1890 unsaturated hydrocarbons. Not bad, not bad. Fluid check is always the first starting point for our process of oil enthusiasm. And, of course, The reason our oil is so slow is because I haven't made a fucking electric machine for this. And that's what we're gonna do. Make a fucking electric machine called electric press. Now, unlike the real press that prints out papers that nobody wants to read, aka prints out garbage into the void, the electric press is good. Electric press will take all of the glorious wood shit and turn it into wood gold. So, to start off with that, I need rubber. God damn it. Fucking hate rubber. This is always a common occurrence right now, is the rubber crises. Crises? I don't care. I don't speak English. Locally. Maybe natively, though. Who knows? Oh dear, please don't cause issues with my setup. I don't need this. Oh god. So, yeah, but it's just... It is just, connect. Yes, nice. It's just simple. Also, who are you people? Why aren't you saying anything? My comment section is usually full of great replies like the shit Daniel says. Who are you people? If you're not Daniel, who are you guys? Daniel's amazing. I love Daniel. He's a great guy. He's the server mascot right now. He's the Iron server member at this point. Yep. We'll classify him as our that. We'll give him that position. The title of Iron server member. Oh, Stalker's Trust. For real. It's the KGB right now. FSB is monitoring my videos. Oh dear. Actually, probably. Totally could see that happening. FSB. Oh shit. We haven't fucked up. It just happens. It just happens. It's just chilling. Catch my drift. There's a couple things we need to do, of course. And one of those things is make a better energy storage solution. Because, yeah, storage is amazing, but storage... Oh, that's where it's at right there. Sweet storage. Storage. I don't even think English is real. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really questioning why English... It sounds like storage, but you can say it storage, like porge. Like, what the fuck? Orange. I'm the fake Slim Shady, all the others just imitating. Oh, I can't do that shit. Should I do that? No, fuck that shit. Okay, and I gotta put a lead battery in this thing, because that thing will run. Main reason is lead battery, good battery. It's got a lot of power battery. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. I'm also trying to set it up so I can play remotely. So if I'm at work and I just go, oh yeah, I want to play some Minecraft, I can literally just fucking play it from my phone. That would be sick. But like I was saying, with all of the shit on the server, there's some issues that comes from all of the shit on the server. Namely that it will have issues with time. Especially with, well, yeah, with time, especially. That's the biggest problem right now, is that we're currently running into the issues of it having, like, it rebounds, right? The server itself is rebounding. But it's not rebounding, for me, like, I'm connected to pretty okay. But it's internally rebounding. As you can see the sun, that's not smooth. It's supposed to be a smooth movement, not a jerking motion like that. That's not good. I'm also surprised the clouds are moving. and not doing that shit as well. But that's just a good thing. And the PC that my server is being hosted off of is running okay. It's not exerting a lot of energy or running like super hot or anything right now, which is good. Which means we're on our way to nuclear physics glory. So that is good news. And that will be the next step, is future nuclear physics glory. And of course, one final project before we begin. Let me see. Let's see. Oh yes, rubber. So rubber production always begins at unsaturated hydrocarbons, which is why for so long I didn't have it. Because I ran coal oil for the start of my game, which was a stupid idea. But now that we've transitioned to wood oil, we're sacrificing our dash production for rubber production, essentially. And we'll be able to make that back later, once I have, like, more advanced machinery, because you can do a lot with oil. Like, you see the shit I do, and this is nothing compared to what I could do. I just don't have the technology right now. Whereas in other worlds, I have the technology, and we're able to produce 640 kerosene per second. Almost 1 bucket of kerosene per second. Absolutely ludicrous. 0.640 buckets of kerosene per second. We'll start putting a fucking 0 point in front of it so it measures correctly. So I'm not measuring middle buckets, so I'm gonna fucking do full buckets now. 0.64 buckets. Print that shit out, bro. It's fucking cash money right there. My gas heater's valve broke. Yeah, get fucked. Yeah. Okay, so once I have unsaturated hydrocarbons, we need sulfur powder and the other shit. What's up? Like, in real life or in, like, HBM mods? It's a good question I have to ask. Because if your gas heater in HBM mod is broken, then your gas heater in real life for sure is broken, and you're probably screwed. Probably screwed, man, at meth. If you tried fixing it, bro. I mean, it's a good question, to be honest. But it's also like, nah. Sometimes you just shouldn't try fixing shit. You're just gonna make it worse. Your gas heater. Well, if it was your toilet, you know what I'd tell you to do? Okay, so here's the first step to fixing a clogged toilet. Go outside, sharpen a stick, bring it back inside, and shove it in there a few times. Trust me, that shit will unclog your fucking toilet. If it doesn't, get a fucking plunger. Boom. Problem solved. Your toilet's unclogged. But I have used the stick method before. The stick method is perfect for breaking up a clog. Let me just say that the toilets where I'm at absolutely are the shittiest toilets you'll ever have. You know. U equals you know. Trying it. Alright. What? Oh, yeah. Where's, What am I doing? Zinc. That's what I'm looking for. My brain shut off at zinc. Lost my train of thought because must leave for now. Okay. Have fun fixing your gas valve. I hope you can fix that shit. And that you'll be back sometime. But it doesn't matter if you can't. It's okay. Just get a propane tank and you'll be fine, trust me. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Fuck shit. Fuck. I'm at 3 rubber. And I must scream. Ah! My friend was telling me about a robot who has no mouth and must scream because he was trying to save people, but failed. Whoever's mopping can get fucked. I don't know who that is, but I think that's some mop I hear. Also, what are these doing? So we're short 1 rubber bar. I might have one, but I probably don't. I think I used all my rubber. Who knows how much rubber I have? Raise your hand right now, or I will shoot. Don't worry, it's a joke, guys. You won't understand the joke because you don't understand. Regardless, oh, there we go. Thank Jesus right now. Thank God is a little my side. Even though I say God damn all the time and fuck religion and shit, and all the most fucked up shit you'll ever hear. Literally, this shit is so bad that I don't even think monetization should happen for my videos. Like, it's so fucked up. But it's okay. I say this shit because everybody loves it. It's the personality that people enjoy. Well, my personality is a personality that people enjoy. It's not a narcissistic thing either. It's a genuine statement. We also need these, which you could question, how do I get that? Or you could just make it and then question it later. And I'm the type of person to make shit and then question it later. My shit's doing weird shit. Don't worry, guys. Linux Mint. Linux Mint. Mint Linux. Oh, yeah. 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 Love my Linux so much. Lynx. Love my lynx. It's my favorite animal. A lynx. L-I-N-X. Or L-Y-N-X. Helicopter. Love that shit, bro. Fuck some shit up with that shit. Pretty sure it's a German helicopter. Lynx. Or it's a fucking Chinese helicopter. Chinese helicopter? Chinesium tetrachloride is my favorite element at this time. Or favorite material, chemical compound at this time. It can destroy the sun in 5 seconds. Yep. Totally real right now, bros. Broskies. Of course, the hydraulic piston is the next step. And if you want to go even further, you'll start off by smelting out these shits. So, tell them they fucking suck and then smell them out. Smell them out one at a time. Go. 1, 2. Done. No more dumb shit. Let's move. Let's go. Telelinker. Reactor. Like, how these look the same. This is typical of HBM. But it makes sense, though. They kind of do the same thing, right? It says linker. They're both linkers for something. Drone linker, guys. Oh, drones. Oh my god, I love drones, guys. Talk about drones for like 10 hours. Like, it's drones. Huh? What the hell? Come on, man. Oh my god, I was freaking out for 5 seconds there. I was freaking. That's weird, though. That word has a different meaning nowadays. I know a guy who told me that he could beat anybody in a freak competition, which is, it's terrible. And then I pulled out my keychain, which is a bunch of heavy-ass tank nuts. Tank nut for, like, a bolt. And asked him if he wanted to hold my nuts. And, yeah, he took me up on that offer, so I'm questioning now whether I made the right choice in life. Whether where I'm at makes sense, or whether I'm in some kind of weird purgatory state. But either way, doesn't matter. We're just rolling with the punches and then punching people in the face as we go. And so now I don't need to worry about stocking this shit or having it run super slowly, because I hate things that run slow. Cough, cough, wink, wink. If you run slow and I know, you get fucked. Of course, we're just going to need to plug this thing into power somehow. That's a new problem. I actually don't have a solution to that problem at this time. However, I might have it in 5 minutes if I can think that far in the future. But this just takes shit out the bottom. It, what the fuck? It inserts from the bottom. What the hell? Okay, this is weird. This is a weird moment for me. I'm realizing that shit just doesn't make sense when I put it together like that. And I almost stepped on that fucking moving saw blade. You know what that means. I almost died. That's pretty fucking sick. At least I'm not dead from that. We could try to divert this shit so it's not causing issues. But that's the thing, is that diverting things is very hard to do. Of course, I can try. Can try my darndest to do that. And we will see if it fails or succeeds. Alright, we gotta just do some Super Mario saw blades. Right next to the fucking saw that killed Ed TSD yesterday. Thank God for that shit. That was an absolute horrible mess. And I'm joking. I'm not thankful for that in any capacity. I need to put safety mechanisms on my saw blades now, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was terrible. Please don't die on my shit again. It was really annoying. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way. We need to also clean out the fucking burn boxes. Ash pits, or whatever the fuck they're called. Because my shit... Oh, it's fucking clogged. Disgusting. What's the word? Clogged. Backed up. Just gross. Disgusting! Get out of my kitchen! It's Gordon Ramsay after he, reaches age 6 billion. Okay, let's see. Where the fuck my shit at, bruh? Fuck. Okay, I'm pretty sure what happened was... Okay, well, we don't need an explanation. We just need to figure out what HBM did with my fucking shit. I think HBM just fucking stole it from existence, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. It'll take shit from nobody. Let's go. Put this thing in. Nice. Now it's 100% efficient. So now it's gone from 50 to 100. Huge improvements. If you're wondering, that's a lot of an improvement. It's literally a 50% plus 50% improvement to performance for the machines. And here's still an issue, is that I still have to figure out how to fucking route that shit. The question remains, how would you do this? And I think the answer is kind of simple, and it's staring me right in the face right now. In other words, yeah, it's staring me right in the face right now. All I need is some wood. And go over to here. Mr. Sandman. And then do that. Sorry, I'm getting stuck in my autism mode right now. The tism mode. Yeah, it's a thing, clearly. Boom. 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 Same old shit. Just one extra ejector installed for some fucking reason. Don't ask me if that works. I don't believe it does. I don't believe in miracles, but this might be a miracle. Oh, it's a fucking miracle if I've ever seen one right there. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hellent. God damn it. No, hell yeah. That's fucking what we're talking about, bro. And then, of course, energy out. We set the energy out, and then we just connect it to the power grid. We just slap the cable onto that bitch. See what fucking No! Bro. Fuck. You gotta be joking, bro. How many times has that happened? Never. How does one start one in HBM? Step 1, look at your anvil and see what you need to do to build an anvil. Once you make an anvil, look at other machines that you want to make. And then go from there. Anvil, assembly machine, and if once you get to those things, you're cooking with gasoline, right? Cooking with gasoline, bro. Straight up cooking up a storm with that shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I didn't connect it to energy. My cable drum still registers that I am able to slapdicate a cable somewhere. So, slapdicate a cable near me. Oh my gosh, look at that shit. It's straight up cooking with that. Oh no, is my helmet permanently deleted? If it's fucking gone for like the nth time, dude, that's majorly fucked up. I think it is. Oh my god. I'm not gonna explain HBM mod to you if you can't figure that shit out. It's a mod you need to learn on your own. But you might not be smart enough for it. I'm just saying, some people aren't. It's not everybody can play this mod. It is a difficult, complicated mod, but not as difficult as GT and H. But you can also learn GT and H and be a fucking idiot anyway. What should I set my final goal that won't take like 2 days? If that's a question, that's a good question actually. So you could either go with Garrow, you could go with the ICF, go with a fusion reactor. Look at those things. Make a list. There's 3 things I said. Okay, here I'll reiterate. Plead Greg. Yeah. The 3 things I recommend. Actually, let's go ahead and do 5. Let's go with PWR, Watts reactor, fusion reactor, ICF, and then Garrow. Now, if you don't want to do those things and you're looking for some kind of other challenge, I have other challenges I will recommend, which are automate basic materials, i.e. motors, circuits, microchips, things of that nature. Automate that shit. Capacitors, whatever the fuck you use. That'll make you have a fun time. And then another idea is, oh yeah, that's another idea. That's a good one. It's a good suggestion. Yeah, Dyson Swarm, definitely a good one for Space Fork only. It's a Space Fork exclusive. But all the other ones I listed were not Space Fork exclusive. Although it's easier in the Space Fork to do a lot of the shit. Space Fork is the mod of all time I would recommend. Now, what else? Yeah, well, I fucked up my helmet now. Unfortunately, guys, I have lost my helmet, but I don't have any dash left, do I? Oh, I do have dash. I need this for one thing, and then I have 2 left over for my other thing. So we're gonna make 1,000,000 storage buffer, right? Yes, 1,000,000. Millions must store. Please don't die again. We don't need you to die today. I'm talking to myself here, but I don't need to die again. So no die again. Die again radiation. Wah. Alright, so die again radiation is my own radiation I made up for HBM mod, guys. It's fucking sick. Charcoal mass storage unit, and it stores 100,000. That's an upgrade right there. Talk about an upgrade, that's a fucking lifesaver right there. Mike, this shit's going. How's this shit doing? It's cooking at 42. We need to up the game on that shit so our temperature is higher. Fusion what after? Inertial confinement fusion reactor, which is basically another fusion reactor. You can also, here's my favorite thing in HBM mod, and it's finding new ways to do oil. Because there's always another way to do oil, and if you're smart, you will find them. And oil's just fun to fucking automate. It's literally just pipe shit. Connect this thing with a pipe. Connect that thing with a pipe. Connect this thing with a pipe. Connect another thing with a pipe. Connect two things with a pipe, and then connect another thing with a pipe. For lack of better words. Not to sound like some kind of country motherfucker or some shit. But connect shit with pipes. Do oil. It's fun. Oil's my favorite. Oil is the most American sport right now, bro. America's favorite pastime. Drilling oil. I love that shit. Trust me. It's just in my nature as an American to enjoy oil and swear vigorously. And don't take my word for it. You can literally look at Americans globally. Typical American nature. Well, yeah, typical. It's in my nature to be loud about dumb shit. Nobody asked, though. Nobody asked. Who asked? I like that joke. Like that joke. But the, huh? Oh, yeah. What was that thing? Need to make a filter right now. I literally turned off the heater. Literally turned off the heat pollution system in my room. Bro, he's on about the fucking room temperature. He pressed the cool button and it made the room hot. So the room was like 90 degrees this morning. I woke up and I was like, damn, it feels nice in here for some reason. Because I just gotten used to sleeping in 90 degrees of heat. Like a fucking psychopath. I was like, damn, it feels nice in here. I'm so ready for it to be summer and be warm again. It's already feeling good outside. It's nice. But, we need 5 billion with a B. You know, I really hope I don't need that shit. That fucking sucks. That'd be fucking stupid. Oh yeah, you know what else I realized? So my other keyboard that I use for my Linux machine has a fucking USB pass-through. I don't know what that's for. Is a USB pass-through for like a mouse? Or is that for file reading? I think it'd be for file reading. Like, that's my guess. I'm gonna try to do the stuff you challenged me to do. Wish me luck. Okay, good. I'm glad I don't need to help you that much, because I really wouldn't be a tutorial. But if you ever want to come back by and stay some stuff, yeah, I'm always here. Is that not how you make this? Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it's a steel helmet, you fucking idiot. Ow! Got him. No, not really. Oh yeah, you could also try exploring every planet. That's another recommendation. Try traveling to every planet. Like, but these are like, some of my recommendations are like, automate everything, do oil, like all that shit's like extracurricular. That's extra credit, man. Really, to get the game done, you just gotta get Geralt. If you want to do Geralt, it's gonna take you 5 billion years. So be prepared. He is the ultimate challenge. He's like GTNH. GTNH. Good tech, new hell. Is it good tech though? Who knows? Oh, okay, let's go ahead and see how much fucking suit. How much of the suit have I produced? Oh my god, 2 stacks of that shit? Hell yeah, bro. Don't ask why I need so much suit. I actually don't. I'm just making it because I can. And then we're gonna make more Cobalt 60. because I like Cobalt 60 a lot, and it's cheap to produce, and I can literally keep stockpiling Cobalt 60 batteries for power, which is sweet. Sweet. It's sweet. Look at all this fine suit. I'm willing to trade with people right now. Who wants to trade for my fine suit stockpiles? It's look at this. See this? This is unfair right now. This zombie is at a disadvantage because of the fucking lag and shit. Bro, this server's fucked. This server's literally fucked right. It might be me doing it right now. Oh shit, I almost stepped in the fucking buzzsaw blade again. Whoops. My bad. Also, this shit needs to get disposed of. Because the ash pit, yes, it can store unlimited quantities of this. That makes it really okay for storing all this shit. But it's probably bad for the fucking chunks. So I'm gonna clean out all of my shit. Even though I don't really want to. But I'm doing it for you guys. And you guys are doing it for me as well. Just so we can get the server back on track. My suit's up to 8.63, which means our production rate is increased. Our production rate is statistically, or no, is higher. That means the rate is increased. Okay. Ash. I don't need ash. Those bug things are everywhere. What, the fucking rubber banding? I'm not paying attention. Well, no, it's a server problem. It only started recently. It's not like it's affecting my connection or some shit. My connection's okay. Connectivity's okay. But the question is, why is it rubber banding shit? That's, like, you can look in the sky, and you can see that it's rubber banding as well, right now. Look at this creeper here. He's fucking rubber banding. Bro, fucking stop rubber banding, dude. Look at this shit. I shouldn't be able to kill him like that. Look, that's unfair, bro. I just fucking shot, didn't even do it good. He's got latency. The server's got latency, but the players don't. It's like a bullet time, kind of. But like upside down and backwards. It's inverse, upside down, and backwards. All at the same time. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, and Thursday's the last day, probably. I hope to God that's true. Otherwise, there'll be some fucking dumb shit. That'd be terrible. Just terrible. You know what happened is if add TSD steps on my fucking, or blows up my fucking pipe somehow. He does. I don't think he was. I think he is suspicious of my thing, but I don't know if he knows. But I also know that he's probably not gullible and probably did watch the video. And I'm gonna go eat his food too. Let me see what's going on. Poison 0.06. Oh man, we're on the right track, man. We're about to fucking kill shit on the right track. $10.6. Yes, strawberries. Yes, stealing from AdTSD. He told me these were good one time, but they're not that good. I'm just being honest. It's literally like a fucking carrot. No, in my world, HBM, oh, glyphids, yeah. It's caused by pollution, and as you can see in my top left corner, I have a lot of pollution. I really want to know how to make a custom HUD GUI thing for fucking Minecraft. Yeah, that's where it's at right there. Grab that and the wires, because you need both. Wires will come in handy for like some very niche recipes nowadays, but it used to be You go to enough spaceships, and you can build an entire fusion reactor. You just have to find like 50 of those things, 50 of those suckers, and you'll have an entire plasma heater and like all other shit. Nowadays, you don't need plasma heater. You just have a other thing, cholesterol machine. Yep. Improve reactor cholesterol level. What is this? This shit making so much suit, but we need to up the game. Our game ain't gaming. We need to increase the gamification of our game. Game this game. And that starts with crack. Okay? I know you like it. I like it. Government don't like it, but we'll have to take our crack oil tar and make it into more oil. Also, I don't actually like crack. That was a joke. So, what we can do is two methods. A is the bitumen recycling method. This is tar sand plus tar, and then you have sand and bitumen that comes out of that, and you get 1,000. If you put in 100 bitumen, you can get back that tar, so you'll only have 90% bitumen return, but it's still a net gain of like 900%. I guess it would be not. I don't fucking know. It's literally 9 times what you put in. You put in 1 and you get 9 out. So yeah, 900% yield. Insane, right? But I'm not doing that because I can't do that because I don't have the energy for that shit. I mean, I probably could do that if I wanted to. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this because I'm getting this for free anyway. We're gonna take it, turn it into 100 bitumen, and we're gonna try to recycle that bitumen. Now that's a hard thing to do. Especially if we're doing cracked oil. Because, see, now I have to turn bitumen to oil and then crack it into the next step. So I have bitumen, I have 100 bitumen, turn it to crude oil, and that gives me 80% return, but gives me a little bit of aromatic hydrocarbons, which also is great for my coker unit over there, which is producing the CO2. And for rubber, which I will admit we also need to produce some of that shit too. So, might as well. Right? So that's something else we probably should set up. It's like a chem plant here for rubber. That way people don't die in the fucking sawmills and they get stopped by a damn chem plant instead. Then we also have to consider all these products. But the first and foremost thing is this. So we need a liquefaction machine. And we might need to go mining, but hopefully not. Plus, I already have 2 of the cracking towers established, so we'll take a look at what we need. Tungsten blocks? Yeah, that's... Tungsten's easy, bro. Don't even worry about that shit. You get tungsten, you're cooking. Chillin' on the tungsten, man. Chillin' on the tungsten. Let's see. What are we looking for? Liquefaction machine is 4 steel shells. Yes. 4 steel shells. That is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16. Then you go to here, shells. 4 steel shells. And then look at this. Copper is 12 copper plates. Nice, easy. Easy shit. Just smelt up some copper ingots. Not a problem. Copper ingots to plates. Just go to anvil, do that shit. Anvil where it's at, bruh. But where it's really at is if I could connect my phone to this shit and play this from my phone, you know what I mean? We already play this shit from my phone, bro. It'd be sick. Or build another system that allows me to play it on there. Either way, doesn't matter. It'd be fucking neat either way. Tablet, bro. Make my own game console called the Fish Deck. TH3 Fish Deck. Oh my god, bro. Might electrocute me? Hell yeah, bro. How do you even get these? We have some in the one world. Maybe it's if it's the thing is craftable or something. Electromagnet? I actually haven't messed with these things, but okay. Okay. Electrical engine. Auxiliary electric engine. What is that for? Is that even what does it even do, bro? What does it even do, bro? Keep the production Rolling. Okay. I digress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, this also requires you to have a solidifier for that tar. That tar is shitty. Don't trust that tar, bro. That tar will fuck you over. But what won't fuck you over is my advice about that tar. Listen, that tar is shitty. Don't trust it. But trust me instead. Because I said so. Alright, this is going to make our coils, which was like 12, right? Wrong. You get an F- on that one. TH3 fish. Come on, do it better. Right, let's figure that out. Capacitors. Can I get these from asteroids? Good question, guys. I'll answer that today in this special edition of Do We Have It or Not? Not. No. Fuck. But we do have this shit. And that is even more valuable, bro. Being a pre-aluminum civilization after how many hours I've played on the server is insane. We're just so focused on dumping oil products into our friend's base that it doesn't fucking matter how far I get. That's just how it is. That's just what we've done. We haven't done shit. We just dump oil into my friend's fucking backyard. Are we the EPA or are we the Environmental Destruction Agency? The EDA. EDA. EPA versus EDA. Who wins? I think EDA wins for destroying the environment. Hell yeah, bro. Brotowski. That's an interesting name. Imagine Brotowski. What kind of name is that? Sounds Polish or some shit. Could be honest. Or German. Well, German's like bread. Bratwurst is like bread sausage, you know what I mean? Like Zuckerberg is Sugar Hill. So like Mark Zuckerberg is actually Mark Sugar Hill. God damn, this is Markception right here. Not even Karl Marx could survive that shit. And he was probably also German too. Or Austrian or something. He was certainly European. We know that much. Me yelling makes it better. Trust me. It might hurt now, but it won't hurt later. 17? Hell yes. Hellent. Wires. Shred your tungsten into 60k wires. And say, it was a good day. Probably. Remarkable? Yeah. Tangent. Tangential. Ah, nice. Splendid. My liquefaction machine is ready to make some juice today. Things are getting juicy now. For at least production of bullshit and liquid sewage. AKA the sewage mill begins today. So this is liquefaction simulator. 2026. We're not in 2016 anymore. That joke fucking died. So 2026 is the year of bitumen. Don't trust anybody who says it's the year of anything else because they're fucking lying. I already said it is the year of bitumen and tar. So don't listen to any of those other fucking idiots. They're lying to you. They're absolute assholes if they tell you it's the year of XYZ thing that isn't bitumen. I already said it's bitumen. We already know that. Anybody who says otherwise, completely wrong. Because yeah, it's funny. And plus, it's all meant, if you believe it, then, if enough of my people believe it, then my devout followers will destroy the enemy. It's the magical solution. And this should fit. It's almost like I know a thing or two. Except I don't like that. What I like is this, where it will fit like that. And then we dig around it. And we dig around it. We dig around it. And then we stop. And we just stop doing that square ass shit. And then we go down. We go down. Then we're done. Then we can figure out how to get our oil out of that shit and into this shit. Lots of shit today, but don't worry, we haven't clogged it yet. That's part 2 of the episode. Clogging. And other things that end in ogging. I actually don't know what those mean. I'm not going to say them. But that's some British shit. So that's why I don't know what it means, because I'm actually not British. Despite what some people might claim or tell you, don't believe them, because I'm not actually British. That's all just an elaborate joke. Not an elaborate hoax. It's an elaborate joke. Of course, here's another thing, is that if we're smart, we could just use a hopper to eject the tar and put it into this thing. And then from there, the bitumen processing is like 1,000 times easier. Because I don't want to have to convey shit around, okay? I'm just going to tell you now, that's how we end up doing conveyor rubber expenses. And we go, man, why the fuck do I not have any fucking shit? Got a jack squat right here. Where did it all go wrong? It went wrong when we stopped using things that make sense. It went wrong when we stopped using hoppers. Started using like 10 billion conveyors. And then all my shit started getting shredded into pieces because... Well, I like the shredding feature, but I'm going to be honest. When I don't want to lose my shit, it'd be nice if it just didn't lose its shit. But anyway, doesn't matter, because it just works, okay? All that matters at the end of the day is that it just works, and if it just works, oh yeah, it just works. Now, what we do here, go down a block, right? Go down a block, and then we're going to hurry this up. Do that. I'm going to 1 block at a time. 1 block there. 1 block there. Now my hopper and shit's ready. And I just got supply energy. Which this also puts it in a better position to supply energy from. Especially since it provides me with iron. Which, you know what I need right now is some iron, actually. Which, I'm low on iron. So if I actually could trade with anybody for steel, I am willing to trade much for steel, okay? You trade me steel, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, that is a deal. If it's worthwhile. I'm willing to trade for that shit. Trade copious quantities of resources or anything for it. Coal coke, whatever it might be that you want for that shit. Look, I'm willing to trade. Especially since I get coal coke for free anyway. Like, I could literally trade that shit away. I know people make steel in copious quantities, and it's not me. It's not me who does that shit. No, no, no. But I know who does. It's everybody else. Because everybody else, oh my god, can literally exploit everybody else for their resources. That's why playing on the server is nice. All I have to do is ask somebody to make some shit, and the next thing you know, I'm trading 16 niobium, or like 32 zirconium or some shit, for a product that I didn't even have any part in making, and I still have a surplus of those items because I have so many of them. Because I'm dubiously obtaining those through meteors. That's my trick. Meteors. You need boron? Got you covered. Meteors. Other thing? Meteors. Other thing? Meteors. 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 Yup, meteors are where it's at. Let's go ahead and grab some pipes for this. We're going to need those specialized anchors, not news anchors or any other form of anchors, like the ones that go on boats. Those things are heavy, and we don't really want those. We don't need them. It's unnecessary. Now, let's go ahead and... so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set up all of my cracking shit over here, so that way it's in that chunk, which is also adjacent in my chunk load profile. Or actually, it is not even in there. I guess it's just loaded by proxy. Chunk loading is not our problem. It shouldn't be our problem. Okay, I'm just saying. It shouldn't really be an issue. We need one of these for kerosene. Oh my god, we got so much shit I need to chunk or like fucking crack right now. It's insane. But we're basically gonna try to get all of our cracking done. You know, I'm gonna break my own rules because I'm cool like that. I break the rules and I break my own rules especially. And what I'm gonna... So one of my rules is that I don't want a billion chunks loaded. But I'm probably gonna have to load a billion chunks to make this look at least semi-decent. If it's in the name of me doing it and making it look decent, that's fair. Anybody else can just suck it. I know I'm here for the people, but I'm also here for myself too. And I've got to sustain both of those things, right? You can't sustain your people and then not sustain yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Like, it makes sense. It's just basic logic. At the end of the day, to be the great leader that nobody asked for, and the one that they all needed, it all comes down to one thing. Making sure I dump more CO2 into my subordinates' bases. And they don't realize that they're my subordinates. They just work for the fucking niobium and shit that I pay for whatever materials I'm asking for. It's exploitation. It might actually be honestly. No, wait, no, there's no real money involved. It can't be exploitation. I don't know. I don't really care. Like, it's just a harmless trade, right? Nobody's feelings are hurt when we trade 16 niobium for a coker unit, you know? Nobody cares. Who asked? You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying right now. Who asked? Nobody. And that's one pipe. That's gonna be my bitumen reformation pipe. Then we need to crack it into the joyous cracked oil afterwards. So in total, we're losing 80%, and it's going from 80% to like 60%. So you're minus 40%. Well, to be honest, that math isn't right. Okay, you might think that yeah, that math is completely right because you're losing 20% twice in a row, but you're losing 80% to start off. So you're losing 20% to start off, and then you're losing 20% of 80%, which is even worse than losing 20% twice. Because in math, so if I have my 8% and I multiply that by my 0.2, you're like at 1.16 total yield. Well, no, not really. If I multiply that by my 0.80, then yeah, we're at 64% yield. So it's okay. It's not that 60% number. It's a little bit extra, but still not where it's at, right? But we have to do it twice anyway because we're kind of fucked. It's a setup that runs the wrong type of shit. Now, I need to check my chunking. F9 twice is the answer. We need one of these suckers who can do the shit. And we need another one of these suckers who can do the other shit. AKA, we need to fill the whole chunk with these suckers. And then it's done. The deeds are done. Now it's all about connecting that shit with the grid. Ore berries? I don't know what an ore berry is. Sounds like you're playing some kitchen sink pack, if you catch my drift. But that's not a problem. I don't really care if you play kitchen sink pack. That's all up to you, man. You have fun with that shit, man. If you're chilling on kitchen sink, chill on the kitchen sink, man. It's where it's at right now, I suppose. If that's what you're into, go for it. Just remember, I don't know the answer to that question. Okay, we're gonna need to connect a pipe anchor here and a pipe anchor there. Since I'm doing pipe anchors for shit that doesn't need pipe anchors, man. What the? Nope, it's one. Really? Is there actually... I don't think there's... You sure it's not Tinker's Workshop? Sounds like some kitchen sink stuff to me. Ore berries? Ore berries? I've never heard of that. N. No, E. What the hell, man? Ore berries? That sounds like some made-up... Sure... Beryllium? That's all I see here, dude. All I'm seeing is beryllium, bro. It sounds like you fucking made some weird shit or some shit. Low pressure steam. Oh my god, dude. You guys don't even know what happened this morning. I don't even know if I need to explain it for y'all, but... It's so typical. This place is so fucking typical. I hate it. I think I realized I hate this place because it's typical. Not the server, not this shit, but I'm talking about real life right now. It's just so typical. I'm being honest right now. Anyway, my 24/7 production is at least a good start towards satisfaction, which is hell yes. Bitumen processing, right? So we're getting that steam, right? Oh, yep, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely crushing that shit, right? Not really, but still, we're probably gonna go the far no, because it's a multi-step process. We don't need to worry about that. We only need to worry about getting out the aromatic hydrocarbons because that is a bigger concern. And that, if we do it like this, I could literally just pipe right into the existing pipes. And then this one is my bitumen. So then from there, it's cracking down our final oil. And that's hard to do. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, I should be able to figure it out. I mean, I figured out everything to this point. Literally figured out HBM mod 90% on my own. Well, 99.9% on my own. Probably figured it out 99% on my own. I've been playing it for so long, I'm like the fucking master of it. The grandmaster final boss of HBM mod is TH3 Fish. It's gonna go on my Wikipedia page that I'm gonna write about myself so I can gaslight AI into thinking that I created my own special OS called Linux. Or no, Fishix, which is Linux but with fish involved. Fishy involvement, including extra phishing links and phishing. PH phishing. What's up, Xenon? Let's see. You got an anvil? That's good. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Not being sarcastic. Anvil's a great step towards total HBMification with no return. This is a one-way trip, Marty. We're not going back from this one. We're going to Alcatraz. I think I gotta save that one. That's a good joke. But that doesn't make sense because it's like 10 references at the same time, but also like doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make sense. It's a great joke that makes no sense. Hello. We got all the people here today. Some new faces in the chat, you know what I mean? Well, new faces? Well, I can see you through your webcam. Joking. It's a joke. Okay? No, I can't see you through your webcam. But maybe someday I could. Who knows? You just gotta work on those skills, you know what I mean? And networking. That joke is also dumb. Pipe start, pipe end. I think I have to go out this way. Because I think this connects the line right about there. It is. That's the fucking door. Ah, look at that shit. It's almost as if I know my base a little bit. So we need to place one there. And we need to slap that. And it slaps. Okay, cool. Slap my pipe. Don't actually do that. That's a bad idea. Slap my pipe together. Do that shit. And then look. So we have that set up. How am I? I'm doing good right now. I'm doing absolutely amazing right now. Then I do that, and I do my oil. And we're gonna just do regular, bitumen. Bitumen's a special type of oil. That's, oil that's too fat to actually make it anywhere. So, it has to be cracked, which is basically Ozempic for oil. With no side effects. No, I'm just trying to minimize any potential issues. See, I don't want to say what I think it is, but I'm suspecting it has Daniel involvement in some capacity. I can't just blame it on Daniel because I can't go to his shit to check his shit and be like, Daniel is up to something. I'm just saying everybody's shit needs to be kind of optimized right now because it's still doing it. It's just not doing it as often, and the optimizations are just like a bandage. The problem's still there. I just slapped a bandage on it, and it's still bleeding. It's gonna bleed through the bandage eventually, and then we're kind of screwed. At that point, if I took the bandage off, I think the server would die. So this is like an analogy I like to use for a lot of things, is the bandage analogy. See, there's two ways of fixing a problem. You can just fix the problem, or you can slap a bandage on the problem. And slapping a bandage on the problem is exactly what I've done. So basically, the problem's still there, and I'm just not working to figure out what it is. And I'm just trying to push out information for people to figure out what it is for themselves. So it's not you? Yeah. It's probably me. It could be me. I have 5 chunks loaded. I've loaded five chunks right now. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. That's me. I can bend the rules for YouTube views. Okay. That's why I'm here, to make videos. But also if I do it, then I also am setting the standard, so like you all can do that shit too. Use 5 chunks. I don't think it's the chunks. I don't think it's an issue. I suspect somebody has built a chunk machine that is actually doing weird shit to the server, or it's energy sloshing. Right now, those are my 2 ideas. Somebody either has a giant network of shit that's sloshing energy back and forth, or something else is happening, and maybe it's like a computer, like somebody built a computer system that lags out the game or some shit. There's so many mods here we couldn't possibly start to think of, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Can't think of those things yet because we don't have the fucking answer. You don't just generate the answer. You find the answer by... What the fuck? Okay, I'm not saying what the fuck because I got shot in the back of the head right now. I'm saying what the fuck because some weird shit's going on right now. I usually don't thumbs up messages. But there's a lot of shit going on right now. Basically, people are like, oh yeah, we blah 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 blah. A lot of stuff about the big upcoming event that's going on in my real life job. My job. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle. And that's a bad thing, but it's okay. It's a terrible lifestyle actually. I fucking hate it. Bro, but it's okay. I'm getting to some good places with my actual job. This is not my actual job. You might see me making videos. It's just because sometimes I might have some free time to actually go make videos, and so then I actually see it. My commitment is to my viewers and my audience. That is my commitment. I don't care about my real job. Shit doesn't matter. If people want me to think it matters, maybe then it would fucking matter. Maybe they'd make it obvious that it matters. Some shit like that. But I want to take care of my people and my audience, and that's pretty much it. Make sure everybody's hooked up with videos and shit. Provide whatever server I can. Provide some enjoyment value. And give you all a good time. It's my main objective. Also to play pranks on everybody everybody. And do other things like that. So yeah, but that's part of the entertainment for me, at least, too. It's entertainment for me, but then I can also entertain other people at the same time. I don't know who enjoys this sort of thing, but I don't know. Maybe just listen to it in the background or like some shit like that, but this is all too fourth wall breaking. We can't be fourth wall breaking this early on. Come on, man. Well, here we go. So we're now going to do oil cracking, which is also going to produce substances. If you're not tracking what those substances are, that be petroleum gas, which is energy, basically, and some other shit. Now, petroleum gas, we've discovered, is processable into light oil, and then processed into another product from there. Processed into light oil, processed into other shit. There's some other things you can do. That's like an alkylation thing. Alkylation allows you to take petroleum gas, lower weight hydrocarbons, take them in and make them the bigger weight ones. Light oil's heavier than petroleum gas. Petroleum gas is like propane and like other shit. But that's just a little bit of shit about oil. Oil life. What we really need right now is Linux Mint. Linux Mint in Minecraft. I have my capture card and I could literally pull up my Linux Mint desktop, but then everybody's gonna be upset. We're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna wait a second so I can take off my boots. They're still on. Fucking hate this shit. It's literally hurting my feet right now. It's not done that before. It's okay. Today was so stupid. Let me tell you. We were gonna do something this morning. So they were like, all right, you guys are gonna go to this place this morning. Did not do that thing. It was not a real thing. So we go there, we're walking through these buildings. There's a bunch of weirdos there from some other unit. I'm like, who are these people? Why are we here right now? They're like, huh? Like one of them was like, huh? Who are these people? Why are these people different? Because everybody else was in one uniform and we were in another uniform and they're shit. Like it's like if some like fucking foreigner from another country were to just show up in your town and just start acting like he was there the entire time. It's fucking weird. That shit's weird. But yeah, show up there and it's like, why are we here? What's going on? And then shit gets even worse, right? They call us back. So they call us back to the area and they're like, oh yeah, we canceled that shit because of, well, we found out once we got there and they had 100% because it was, today was going to be some ridiculous dumb shit. So a couple of days, previously we had done like searches already because a certain other company in the unit lost their shit. And that's great. So then they had to search everybody's shit to find that shit. But they didn't find it. And so I guess that might have been why they were doing this shit again today. But they weren't actually really doing too bad, I don't know. Like, some people's shit got tossed worse. But others not so much, from what I've heard. But yeah, basically another shit toss. Which is not something I'm unfamiliar with. Been through like 1,000 of those. Pretty normal shit. If you ever decide to do this, even though I highly advise against that. See, I always advise against doing things that I think you will regret. So, found a suit hazmat. Sweet, dude. I wish I could find that in real life. You know how sick that'd be if I just had a well, I've got a fucking chemical protection suit. That's not really useful though, because chemical protection suit's not that great in real life. That'd be cool though. Cool to own. Ownership. Yes, thumbs up on that. Burying nuclear waste from a random mini nuke explosion. That doesn't sound so random to me. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like you deliberately blew up a mini nuke. And I like it. Anyway, we're gonna go back to doing this shit. Enough of my weird cringe tanks. Tanks? There's a tank in front of me. My brain sometimes shuts down in mid-sentence and ends up saying weird shit. What are we doing? Where the fuck are more piping cables? They're buried in this oil. Soil. This oil. Soil. Yeah, something. We're not gonna make some kind of hip-hop song with that shit. Come on. Soil this oil? No. Boil the foil. Soil this oil. I need more pipes now. Might or might not have dropped a nuclear grenade on the bug colony. Good job. You're helping mankind from Super Earth conquer those goddamn mutants. Good job. I'm so proud of your hard work. Liberating Super Earth. I don't actually know that fucking game that well. Okay, so everybody's played whatchamacallit. What is that game even called? Space Invaders? I don't even fucking remember. Helldivers? Which is probably just a ripoff of Halo. It's like ripoff Halo ODST guys. Just steal Halo ODST guys and then create your own story. I don't mind that idea, honestly. I've never played the game, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. But I bet it takes up too much gigabytes for me to say it's good. And so I'm probably gonna lean towards it's bad. Which is crazy to say that I haven't played that game. But I don't play games that are mainstream. I only play HBM mod. If I play a mainstream game, something's wrong. Please stop me if you ever see me do that. And tell me that you think I suck. Because that's what I need to hear. If I'm doing that shit, something's wrong. I need to get checked. It's fucking peak. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. I don't know shit about Helldivers though. I haven't played it. But I'm just saying I probably won't play it because it probably takes up too many gigabytes for me to want to do that. Now I have cracked oil, so we took our 2,400 and made it into 1920. Probably a great year. No. Well, for speakeasies, yes, but not for anything else, really. So, that's good. We did a good job, so let's continue with our tasks. Apparently, it's 08:30 tomorrow. That's weird. Why? Is this... What is this? What is this shit that they're doing? They don't explain shit until it happens, I'm gonna be honest. And if you don't know what the pattern is, they used to sometimes tell you what's going on. Like, I could ask, but do I want to ask is the question, you know? There's sometimes that you shouldn't ask some shit because it's probably a bad idea. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Definitely now is the time not to ask questions. Now is the time to just obey blindly. That's what I typically do. Blindly obey. Don't ask questions. Okay? Well, I could ask somebody else, and I'm gonna get the answer of, I don't know. That's what usually happens. I'm like, hey, you know why this is going on? And then, like, they're like, no, I don't know. I'm like, oh, really? That's fucking useful. Not that I need to know. I'm just nosy as shit. But it's a good thing to be nosy. I was talking about Helldivers earlier, but now I'm not. I'm lost in the sauce. Don't worry. Word spaghetti make me upsetty. By the way, Warium is just a more modern HBM, but simpler for now, and more focused on warfare. Dude, I think I want to play Warium and try that shit out. The thing is I can't get into Create Mod for long enough to play it. Create Mod just doesn't tap into my inner autism or some shit. My brain shuts off after a little bit of playing that. So, I need to do better. I could do better for you guys and play that shit, but I just haven't. I did say I was going to do it back in December. And I wouldn't say it's a better... It's a more modern HBM, but simpler. I wouldn't really say that. I would say it's just a create add-on, because that's what I would say. That's not me. That's not a bad thing. That's just me saying what it is. It's not like HBM mod. You don't need create mod. Worium is. Oh, really? Really? Wait. But how is it stand? I thought you need it. Somebody check that. Somebody verify that. Make sure that's correct. But I need an explanation. I thought it was an add-on. If it's just an actual standalone mod, that might actually be pretty neat. I might have to actually check it out for once, or say I'm actually gonna have to check it out, but not check it out, because that's my method of operation. It has its own. Well, just because it has its own progression doesn't mean it's not an add-on. But I mean that. Do you need create for it to be installed or not? That's the question I'm really asking. Okay, but I'm not asking that question. I'm just stating that I'm pretty sure you need create installed for it to actually be able to run. I don't know though. I'm not the expert, like I said. That's not my area of expertise. I'm like the HBM guy, or the guy you can ask for advice on how you can do less work at work. If you need that kind of advice, I got you covered too. No? Is that no to the, Oh, so you don't need create. Okay, cool. That's sweet. Yeah. That'd be pretty nice to try out, to check out. Let's see. Cracked oil, right? That gets processed through here. Yes. So I just need to get it to there, which means I need to figure my life and piping situation right now. I know some dumb people too in my life. It's just something that popped into my mind right now, is that some of the dumb people I know. Not a bad thing. You're not one of those people. I'm just saying people I know in real life. Some of them are just fucking stupid. Piss me off every day. Man, somebody once told me some shit, but I don't remember what it was. Like I said, Worium doesn't need create to be played, though the conveyor system is a bit meh. Ah. I honestly don't know if I will get into that anytime soon, though. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with my modding experience. What do I want to do next? What I want to do next is a 112 mod pack with Cyborgs, GTC EU, HBM Community Edition, specifically Community Edition for that, and then some other shit. But that's kind of a way out of the way from here. And then progression onwards and making some cool shit. Cool shit, and that would be sweet. Just want to progress into some cool shit, you know? You hear me? Some cool shit? Build some cool shit right now, bro. Build some cool shit. Oh, you know what I could do? So instead of doing that, what would make the most reasonable amount of sense, right? Don't even bother with that. Don't even bother with that, man. Don't even bother with that shit. Pipe error, cool. I don't really care about pipe errors. We're just gonna make some spaghetti. Meatballs. AI does know about my spaghetti joke, by the way. They know Italian spaghetti jokes. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, but they don't know the 1986 joke. 1986. If you get the joke, you get the joke. If you don't get the joke, sucks to suck, I guess. But of course, you could just learn the jokes. I explain them in some of the videos and streams and shit. Sometimes, occasionally. Maybe I'll explain this one right now for those who don't understand the joke. It's about Chernobyl. So, 1986, Chernobyl. It's a fun year. If you had a time machine and go there, boom, great times. Let me tell you, it's my #1 vacationing spot in the United States. 1986 Chernobyl. You get my time machine, boom. I'm not in the United States anymore because I use my fucking time machine. Absolute amazing goodness. Almost as good as John B. Goodenough jokes. Why not be best enough? If you can make lithium-ion batteries, how are you good enough? Make best enough. Best enough. That's a funny joke. Funny joke. Goofy joke. Doot 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 doot. All those fake shitties are just imitating. Nice. Aromatic hydrocarbons are being done. Gotta coke more aromatic hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons, right? Hydrocarbons. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Gonna get more advanced with my English proficiencies and enter future English. People are all talking about ancient English, going like ipse boogie, some baloney, some fucking weird shit. But what they're not afraid of is the fucking future English. Future English, hydrogen, sporge, storage. It's just making English more efficient. Storage. Literally no A in it. If I were to type it out, storage. Hydrogen. It looks like hydrogen, but it's hydrogen. This is the future of English. When I publish my dictionary, you all will love it. I'll sell it for 500 rubles. So, probably about like $4 or some shit. I don't know. I don't even use rubles, but fuck rubles anyway. Shit's gonna have no value in no time at all. Gurge? I don't know what that means, but that sounds hilarious. Like stairs, we could just be like airs. Well, no, it doesn't work because you can't say stairs. But what you can say is water. Maybe. No, that's water. But some people do speak like that. Some people say like wooder. You ever hear that shit before? Wooder? Oh, you got any wooder in there? Fucking Canadian or something? What are you talking about? God damn. A boot? Fuck! Hate Canadians. Well, not really. Sorry. Sorry, Canadians. My apologies. I actually love Canadians. My best friend was a Canadian. What am I on about? I have no idea right now. I'm over here talking about future English when I need to be focusing on my task. I can't remember what my task is anymore. I was like, brain damage time. My brain is damaged and it won't get up. Help. Please help. Somebody send help. My brain is shutting off. Oh God. It's okay. My brain doesn't need to function past a certain time. People will be like, have you done this, this, and this? Yes, I have done all of those things. Don't worry, my brain's working right now, okay? Don't worry, I might have been wandering around for like 6 hours trying to figure out where the fuck my brain is. But that's typical, right? Normal human behavior. This is a very human design for my life. Doot. Okay, come on. Do not do the fucking doot theme song. No doot. What HBM does to a man? Yeah, autism right here. We need cracked oil because that's good. Cracked oil reprocesses. Okay, we fixed it. Thank you for getting me on track. I need that sometimes. But now my cracked oil ain't crack. Fuck. Fuck that shit, bro. Straight up, fuck that shit. My cracked oil ain't crack? Nah, hell nah. So how much are we producing on both fronts? Well, aromatic hydrocarbons just got sent back in the system, so they're kind of fucked. That's okay. I don't really need them anyway. And also, we're only producing 100 bitumen per 1,000 hot cracked oil. So the recycling's not great. We need to increase our recyclage capability. Because recycling improves your efficiency, believe it or not. I think everybody here knows that. Raise your hand in the chat if you believe that recycling increases efficiency. Or if it doesn't. I need to know at this time. Now, kerosene, that's okay. If we could reprocess shit, I need to find out who has reformer technology. Because I need to trade for reformation, right? Yeah, catalytic reformer. Cadmium or technetium steel. Not bad, but the versatile chipset is the problem. Although I can still obtain it. Because I can obtain it. I have acidizers. I can make HP solvent. I can also make the other solvent. So I could literally make this for like a fucking stream at some point. I could probably make a catalytic converter to... Like, I'm technologically sophisticated enough we could do that. It's just going to be an absolute pain in the fucking ass. What I need, though, what I could do is get that trade going, you know what I mean? Catch my drift? Trade? You want to trade? I got some fucking zirconiums. I will trade you for your technetium and shit to make my setup even better. Trust me, I am a trade master here. The master trader on the server. Local resident master trader. There is one other issue. That's going to be processing diesel. Diesel's kind of this shitty product that shouldn't exist. And everybody should hate it. And it fucking sucks. And of course, we also don't have a method of reprocessing the other substance back into the setup. So that really is limiting. There's a lot of limiting factors here. Limiting reagents are kind of an issue. Also, this shit needs to be faster. So what we need to do is up the temperature in this guy slightly. Which should get them up to the 200 or whatever the fuck they need to be at to produce at a rapid efficiency. Because I need that efficiency right now. He's running at max tier right now, bro. Well, I need like 6 of these per each stage. Can't sleep right now. There's monsters nearby. Can't sleep right now. Monsters are nearby. God fucking damn it, bro. Stop with that shit, bro. Straight up, not called for. I could also just process it further. You know, I am, of course, the oil god for HBM mod 2. Just saying, oh god, this is about to end. Fuck, dude. That's fucking grim. He just wanted to... Why did the slime die in my machines? Because he wanted to get to the other side. Fucking comedy, bro. That happened twice now. Holy shit. We can't have that shit going on in my shit. Fuck that. No slimes can get on my fucking sawmill if they can't fucking spawn on that shit. Alright, now I gotta go piss. Pretty badly. So I'll be back in like 30 seconds or so. After this short break to check my suit, actually. You know what? Since you all asked, since nobody asked for this, home to... Wait, what? It's not set? / home CO2. There we go. Add TSD's base right here. There we go. Just hide in the box and we'll just check our poison level. You can watch the poison rise. And I'm back. Back today to play some more HBM for you guys. And of course today's HBM is dedicated to me because I love myself. You should too, but what am I saying right now? Bro, fucking love Cobalt 60. Eat it for breakfast. It's gonna make your brains good. But use cesium-137 as salt. Iodine-131, put it in your water for purification reasons. Trust me, bro. Trust. /home/hp.e. What the fuck? No. To the interwebs. To the house. Yes. Anyway. What processes into kerosene? You all know what processes into kerosene. It's called diesel. Now, what can we take diesel to? Well, what can we take petroleum gas into, right? This is where shit's getting real for us. Diesel. Now, if you're somebody who's particularly capable of trading a catalytic reforming unit to me, then I am incredibly interested in that for the specific reason that I will be able to take petroleum gas, which I'm producing in copious quantities, and run it through this shit, sulfuric acid, and get it back as light oil, technically. The problem is I don't have a stable way of doing that. The other method is I can take it to make it into unsaturated hydrocarbons. TBH, I could sleep to your streams and then wake up to hear, how does black hole stocks or black rock stocks influence HBM? I have no idea this time. My apologies, I don't know the answer at this time. But let's go ahead and we'll figure out how science applies here to my bitumen. Well, actually, to this shit. 540. Oil is such a fun game in this. It's like a mini game, bro. Oil mini game. Can do this with a fucking Watts reactor too. Problem is the combination oven's too slow now. Like, I gotta speed up the combination oven to keep up with the fact that it's producing so fast. It's producing so fast, the combination oven can't even keep up. God damn. Well, that's also not true. Let me go ahead and correct that statement. It's really not true that it's producing so fast. And it needs to produce more heating oil. That's like the prime ingredient. So we need to recycle shit. But I can't recycle shit because I don't have the shit I need. See, this is fucking bullshit when I have to go, oh, I need to recycle shit. Well, give me a second. Then I just don't have the shit I need. What I could do is run a secondary oil setup in tandem to get more heating oil. But I can't actually do that. That's not feasible economically. Or it's not viable in any capacity. Like, don't do that. That makes no sense. Cracked naphtha, and that gives you heating oil in return. So I suppose I just forgot to set up the heating oil connection pipe. Because that should just connect to the heating oil pipeline. Let's go ahead and find where that's at. I think it's under the ground in this local area. Those bugs are going to raid your factory and level it? No, they're not. There's not even bugs within the fucking mountain. I fucking killed them already. If you're smart, you just kill all the bugs before the game even gets started. Do it with a fucking stone sword or some shit. Well, that's if you're experienced, that's what you do. If you're not, then don't even bother. If you don't even know the cheese is where it's at, bro. Cheese is the weapon. This cheese, as we call it sometimes. It's cheese. Straight up cheesing. Cheesing. It's cheesing. The cheesing. But yeah, Mask Man can kill Mask Man with a fucking fist. You just gotta punch him fast enough. You gotta get that fucking auto clicker going, bro. Literally did that on the one of the servers. I fucking did that shit. Somebody had spawned Mask Man, so I went and killed it. with my hand. Or some shit. I don't remember. Was it a wooden sword? I think it was a dash sword, actually. I think it's like the bare minimum that you need. And then you have to get up under him to do it. But with that, you can stun lock him. Cool. So heating oil is getting reprocessed from there. That is a good sign. It's already off to a good start. Turning the bugs into a part. Yeah, that's actually a thing. I did see that you have a nest nearby your base, by the way. I found your base. It's approximately this direction and right here. And that's your bug nest. Which also has a hole in it. Because I think somebody dug that. Was not me. Because I don't care. And I also was like, oh, I'm not going to touch that anyway. It's yours. And then somebody lives over here or something? No, wait. I know somebody lives out here. That's Fabian. Fabian's base. All the way over here. I just doxed your base, by the way. You better prepare to move before add TSD or somebody comes to blow it up. Add TSD over here. He's a criminal. He's going to come to blow up your base or some shit. Straight up monster right there. Absolute monster. No, I'm joking. Stop. I've just defamed Add TSD. He's a legend. He's literally the most legendary person on the server in the Discord. Literally been here for so long. He's been here as long as TB Slapshot, but we don't see him around anymore, which is kind of sad. But it's probably because he's busy. Yeah, it's very undeveloped currently. Yeah, I know, I've seen. That's how my shit is. Cracked naphtha, which goes into diesel, which we're gonna hate diesel because fuck diesel, bro. Fucking hate diesel, man. Now I gotta create more pipes, more shit to move my diesel through my pipes. It's a mess, but it's an okay mess. It's the type of mess that you can do if you're smart, like me. Okay, just figure it out. Just figure it out. You know. Oh man, that's messed up, bro. Some shit I can't say here, but sometimes just figure it out is shit that I'm going to say to some other people at some point. Not gonna say who or when or what or why, but at some point. Somebody's gonna figure it out. And it's not gonna be anybody in the Discord server. And it's also somebody I know in person. I'm actually moving from my current position to a new position, which I'm happy. So not like position as in job, basically. Job type. Super nice. Super nice. This is so great. It's a Borat reference. Borat is awesome. If you never watched Borat, it's amazing. It's a little bit raunchy on humor, but it's pretty hilarious. It's actually top tier comedy right there. Cracked diesel. Okay, so I could either A, pipe my cracked diesel all the way over there to turn it into kerosene, then figure it out from there. Or B, actually, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Well, hold on 5 seconds. Because God invented coker units for you to use them. That's right. God invented coker units for you to use them. That's right. Remember that. Remember those words wisely, because he did invent coker units for me to use them. If you catch my meaning. My Tokyo drift. Coker unit is awesome. And guess what? Cracked diesel for 600 millibuckets will produce some unholy quantity of coker gas, aka 640 millibuckets, which isn't great, but it's enough to contribute to our outputs. And light oil as well can also do that. Well, cracked light oil probably does it even faster. Biofuel can do it too. And I can make biofuel pretty easily in rather abundant quantities, okay? But the problem is, like I said, you're only getting 10%, and then only like 25% of it is your fucking shit that you need. And we need 3 million shit. Okay? We need 3 million shit. That's a lot of shit. The only thing that does a really good job is just if you pump wood oil in that bitch. Not happening. Not pumping the wood oil in there. Sunflower seed oil? You need a lot of it. Wood oil, you need 3,000, gets you 300. It's fair. All these are going to be 10% recipes, though. And I don't got 10%. Except for aromatic hydrocarbons. That shit's easy. Cracked light oil gives you 59 for 590. But this gives you 170 for 1,700, which isn't bad. But these will just be producing it faster, I suppose. So we do need 2 coker units for those things. Or, here's my best bet. Petroleum gas can beat cokes. Theoretically. If that is the case, we have the answer. If not, then we're not doing that. It's too much for it to be coked. Okay, so you can't do that. It means we're just stuck with light oil and diesel. And I am going to dispose of the light oil. Because we don't need... Well, kerosene actually probably can also get coked. Can kerosene get coked? Can it? Can it not? What does it do? It doesn't... It all sucks. Fuck that shit. No kerosene. I don't know what else it made, but we don't want it. Kerosene, not the way to go. So, there we go. We've solved some issues with the setup. It's a fucking mess still, but we'll figure it out as we go. Roll with the punches, like I say. Just solving... Oh, here's a good quote. I like this one. I'm not gonna say who said this shit, but I actually like this quote, personally. I'm just knocking down problems as they come. Knocking down problems as they come. Not come as in the other thing, but... I shouldn't have to explain that. You should all know what I'm saying, okay? I'm speaking perfectly good English. Just knocking down problems as they come. It's a crazy statement, but I'm not going to elaborate on why it's crazy. Pretty sure I'm not going to elaborate. That's a bad time to elaborate on that statement right there. Cracked diesel, which goes into heating oil, gives you cracked diesel, yes. And then coker unit's gonna go through the fucking ceiling on both sides. Because I need 2 coker units for that shit. And I don't got much space, so we're kind of fucking screwed. So whatever we gotta do to fit it in there, gonna fit it in there no matter what. You hear what I'm getting at? No, not really. We've done enough of those references today, and it's time to do cracked or, heating oil through this shit and figure out the other shit. So, obviously, ideally, you would just process as much of those things down into heating oil and things, and coker units now are problematic. Coker units are not good because I don't have the resources to build that shit. However, I'm going to attempt to build that shit today since I can and will. We're going to figure it out together. So the problem spurs from the coker units needing something and something else. Which is all a problem. The question is, what do they need? Coker units. It's rubber. That's the worst part of it. It's rubber. A coker unit also needs niobium. We have that. It's not bad. It's actually easy. Oh yeah, I can do that pretty fast. Just give me a bit of time and I'll have a couple of those produced. I don't think I'll have it produced tonight though. Oh, that's a question. That's a question right there. See, what I need is probably not any of that. We need to actually go and check my steel. Steel count is probably low. Low steel count right now, bro. But, so what we need for steel production is simply 8 welded steel plates for this shit. And to do that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is, of course, 24 total. So each one of these costs 48 steel there. And then it will cost, how many for the shells? 16 steel for the shells. Holy shit, dude. That's expensive as fuck. And we don't even have enough for one as far as steel goes. But we do have enough copper terms. Copper will always have so much of it that we don't need to worry. 8 copper is easy. Now, rubber is also another limiting reagent, limiting factor. So to fix that problem, we're going to go ahead and do some mining. And it's not going to be bad mining, okay? This is not a punishment for anybody, but it might be considered that by the Human Labor Department and Department of Human Treatment and Fairness. AKA, you're here to watch this voluntarily, so feel free to leave if you don't like mining. So remember, I'm about to go mining, and it's about to be the most boring shit you've ever seen. But not really, because I'm just going to start rambling about some shit. And you can probably just fall asleep to that, like that one guy says. You can definitely fall asleep to me rambling constantly about some weird shit that makes no sense or is incapable of being comprehended by anybody. Even me. I think I say shit that I don't even understand half the time. That's insane. That's actually devoted autism right there. Devout autism. Enjoyer of autism. We are going to look for a thing. Not the type... Well, we're going to just go over and head over to add TSD's base and just mine under his shit. It's fucked up. No. We don't mine under add TSD's base, okay? I know I make jokes, but that's just because I can access his shit. We're going to find whatever that is over there. I think I see somebody's shit. Somebody's base is here. Somebody has something built here. I saw something. Or maybe it's just a regular structure. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I've been there. I do remember that place. Was it splendid? Maybe. Was it great? Maybe. Did I loot it already? I hope not. Did somebody else loot it? Yes, probably. It looks like the door is gaping wide open, which is a bad sign. Especially the window. And everybody knows how that goes when your windows are wide open. It's probably a sign that somebody might have borrowed permanently your stuff. AKA all of your computers and cool shit. Which sucks, because this building is notorious for computers. Notorious for computers. What is that shit? What? Where is this? Where am I at? It's just a mountain. I was like, is that a fucking crater over there? Who the fuck blew that shit up, bro? Iron ore? I don't know if anybody delves into like these weird little caves, but please don't mind my iron ore, because I do now. Thank you. That's a good thing you left this for me, and took all the computers. Oh, wait a second. What the fuck? Nobody was down here. Nobody was ever down in that shit. By the way, rebarb concrete has better durability than regular concrete. I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you all a bit of a tip if you want to make some weird looking rebarb concrete. It's better. Just saying. Just saying. I now need to look for more iron ore in the ground. But don't worry. It's okay. It's alright. At the end of the day, it's night. And if it's not night, then you're in hell. And God forbid that happen, you better seek help if it does. Should definitely preach to TH3 Fish for help. Actually don't, because I won't help you. I'll be there to make shit worse. Intentionally. Deviously worse. Make it dubiously worse. Dubiously worse? That doesn't make sense. I would go there to conquer that shit. Take it over. Go there to conquer that shit, yep. Yep. Yeah, boy. I actually have torches because Ad TSD left them in the box in my base. So if he left his shit there, he doesn't want it clearly. But I'm not borrowing all of his shit. Not his dark oak planks because I don't like that color. For my builds. Let me elaborate. It's not a color I need for this build in particular. The one on the current survival world is. Yes. This is the server world. Current survival server land. Is it really survival if it's modded with HBM? I don't even know. It's HBM Survival Evolved at this point. HBM Survival Evolved Custom Edition. What about HBM Combat Edition? Let's add in 25,000 more guns and 25,000 bombs and some vehicles too. You can build your own nuclear-powered car, like from Fallout, but you could either do the Mad Max style one or the fucking other one. What does that mean? Basically, I'm saying that HBM should add cars. This is a dumb suggestion because this will never happen. But it is a very, very human design. Actually, I feel like he could implement cars. Just copy, literally just copy and paste MC Heli into HBM mod. See what happens. Alright, we got cars now, guys. We have MC Heli redesigned by HBM himself. And he's added in his own custom Fallout-inspired vehicles. You get this Mad Max shit. You get this, this fucking other shit. Ah, and I knew this one was a good one of mine. Don't ask me how. I just know that shit. If you want to get good at meteorite mining, that's where it's at. It's how you get all of the... fill in the blanks. Let's go ahead and do that. So that's like 48 copper ingots right there. I'm just saying, you should be mining every meteorite that you see crash, or I'm going to do it for you. I already told people on the server this before. If you leave meteors by your base and I'm out exploring, I'm going to mine them. Even if it's the one that's a 3x3 of meteor treasure blocks, or the bigger bowl-shaped one that's also all meteor blocks, which I have that land next to my base. I think they might actually contain the same amount. Toyota Hilux with a pocket nuke. VBIED. Vehicle Born IED. Voice over Internet Protocol. Hold on. Who was mining here? I don't remember. Fuck. I don't know who this is. Is this Ad TSDs? No. No name. That means it's unregistered. It's unprotected. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I just took your stuff, I will compensate you back. Maybe. We can discuss compensation, or we can discuss war. But that's all up to whoever's stuff I just took to actually reach out and contact me, because otherwise I won't know it was yours. So that's just me saying what's going on with that. I'm not gonna be able to read your mind and go, oh, wait a second, I just took Daniel's shit. Oh my god, Daniel, stop. Stop it, Daniel. Stop! Holy shit, that's what I get for stealing from him. If this was Daniel. Okay, no, I'm not giving it back. You're not getting it back. Holy shit, bro. We're fucking mining with these guys now? What the hell, bro? I'm gonna go /home1. That's a weird place. Let's not go back to that hellhole. At least we made some decent gains as far as products go. Computers? Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Perfect substances. The rest of that can go in there. We really just need the iron ore. And, coal coke? Hell yeah. Coal coke is where it's at. You get coal coke, you're cooking up 3 steel per iron ore, and you can just process it without using any energy. Get on my base. I did not invite you in here. You have to have a personal invitation. A personal invitation? What does that mean? Oh, that's like, if you're not paying attention, do you need a personal invitation to be in class? some fucking high school level, that's middle school level bullshit right there. I don't remember what why would they would say that shit. I don't remember that. Man, I can't remember shit from high school, and it's only been like, what, fucking 2 years? 3 years? I've been so caught up in hell. But anyway, I'll be back in a second. I have returned. But still questioning my life sometimes. Questioning why I have to get up at 8:30 tomorrow. Not why I have to, but why is it not the normal time? This is usually a bad sign when things deviate from a typical, standard, normal, typical day. Something's wrong. I can tell you that from all of my months of experience and wisdom. Measured in months because yours is not enough. That doesn't mean I'm dumb or some shit, but that just means that I have seen enough to know that something fishy's going on, but I haven't seen enough to know what. So that's my description of that. Pretty wise guy. Pretty logical. It's dumb shit, but after a while you just kind of get dull to the dumb shit. Fuck. I need a new crucible because my other shit got fucking touched by this. Don't say you told me so, by the way. Before anybody says shit. Oh, god damn it, it blew up the hematite crate. Look, this is fucked up, bro. Fucked up. Fucking... Oh, it's fucked up, bro. This shit's fucking wrong, bro. Get into the fucking portal, you stupid asshole. This shit right here, man. This is the dumbest shit. Dumbest shit, bro. Oh my god. I was like, Man, we're cruising today. I wonder what's going on. Why the fuck are we cruising through this shit? Like it's absolutely nothing. Seems like we figured out our answer. We can't make cast steel plates because we don't have a fucking crucible. No, I'll pay 2,000 stacks of dirt blocks for some of that. Actually, that's like the least value. Even if you had like 1 billion dirt blocks, nobody would trade for it. Because everybody has dirt blocks. If they need more, they can just mine it. Unless it's the time consumption to produce it outweighs the value. That's the thing humans can't see. Is time value equations. Like, yeah, there is a certain value to getting shit from somebody. But it's like you get it instantly. As soon as you buy some items from me, it's instant gratification, right? But if you go to do it yourself, it will take you longer to do it than if you have me to do it. Because you don't see the amount of time it takes me to do it. You just know that, oh, I just traded for this, and I'm waiting for whatever my trade is or whatever his part of the bargain is to go through, so then we can do the full trade. And then once that happens, then you have your final product already done. Especially if it's a complex product. That must be super satisfying. That's the psychology, I think, right there. Although I could be wrong, and somebody could disagree with me, which, to be fair, is not me being wrong, but that's just people being human, and also calling out whatever dumb shit I'm rambling about, so that's fair. Fair game. And of course, but like I said, I am the resident expert in HBM mod, and nobody knows more about HBM mod than me. Say that without a shadow of a doubt. It's not arrogance, it's literally the fucking facts. Well, I know a lot about HBM mod, so might as well be an expert. It's like, if you wanted to do your HBM taxes, file them right here. HBM taxes, got you covered, bro. HBM, there's no HBM taxes, it's an expression. You go to a tax expert, you go to me. Basically, I'm the tax expert of HBM's nuclear bullshit. We're gonna try to get done what we can before we have to make those welded cast steel bullshit. But either way, it shouldn't take that much effort. 21, 22, 20. Oh, you fucking went over. Shell. It's okay, we'll use that in the other thing. Oh, I have 9 shells? I needed 8. Oh, fuck. We'll just shred that shit. That's a bad idea. I'm about to have facepalm emoji. Bro, literal facepalm emoji just got printed in my shit. I hear yelling. Somebody's happy. They just gotta calm down, man. They just gotta calm down. Shit. Say fucking shit. Fucking. Oh, they're still hiding in there. Hell yeah. What I'm talking about. But what I'm really talking about is why the fuck don't I have a fucking crucible? That is. It's blown up once before it was fine. It blew up the second time and it was fucked. It's just saying the third time it's gonna blow up and it's gonna be some kind of fucking nuclear bullshit now. My whole base gonna be gone at that point because it's gonna go super critical or some shit. Third time's the time it goes super critical, not the charm. Okay? Charms are unlucky. Well, to some people they are. But otherwise, charms are not that bad. For me at least, because I don't believe in that type of shit. It's not my thing. That's somebody else's thing. Nor do I believe eating crayons makes you into a genius. But I still have crayons. That's also not involved in any stereotypes. What's the thing? This is 8. Which that's confusing. I'm also not involved with any water, so please don't ask me about water. I don't know what water even is. If you ask me about water, I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't swim. Do I look like a fish? Wait. Oh shit, my channel name is TH3Fish. Oh, I can't say that anymore. That's straight up blasphemy. That's my bad, guys. My bad, guys. Guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, yawn. Fucking yawn, bro. Where the hell is my fucking clay? Get out of me, swamp. I'm fucking Shrek now. Turning big, green, and angry. Wait a second, isn't that the fucking... That's the fucking main Marvel superhero. The main one. The Hulk. He's not the side superheroes. He's not on the sidelines. He's not a bench warmer. No, he's the main one. The rest of them, they're bench warmers compared to the Hulk. Let me tell you. Straight up bench warmers. Hulk is where it's at. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I don't watch Marvel. Fuck that shit. Dude, fuck mainstream shit. Like I said, mainstream games, don't play them. You think I watch mainstream movies? No. Fuck no. Never will I ever watch strange movies from untrustable entities that I don't quite understand yet. I don't really trust them because it's Disney. You can't trust Disney. I'm gonna be honest. You probably shouldn't trust Google. You should probably trust Florp more than Google, and Florp has a funny name. I'm just saying. You should browse with anonymity on the Tor browser, even if they don't want you to. Should be doing that shit because that's the right thing to do. Don't let companies tell you, we're gonna steal your personal information whether you like it or not. You have a choice. That's up to you. That's my opinion. There we go. And of course, this is my echo chamber. And when I watch this back later tonight, because to satisfy my insanity, I'll be like, damn, that's a great speech right there. I'm so goated at speeches and getting people motivated to start browsing the web on the Tor web browser with complete anonymity, apparently. I don't know how that works. Just figure it out, man. Figure it out for yourself. Like I said, just figure it out as my answer for most problems. If somebody needs help, just figure it out. Oh, you need this done? Oh, just figure it out. Simple answer for those who don't want to deal with the dumb shit. But yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. We finally finished my steel bullshit, which acts weird nowadays. Don't ask me why it's been acting so strange, but I had it going out the red side when it needs to be going out the green side. It was coming out the communist side when it needs to be coming out the grass side. Probably smelling like some kind of skunk or some shit. Anyway, tomorrow morning I'm gonna do the most unholy deed of all time. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'm going to do my laundry in the morning because I'm some kind of fucking idiot who's wishy-washy and wants to go, yeah, let's do this. Oh, wait, no, let's do that. Let's do this or that. Wait, I want to do this, though. So I have to stream tomorrow and then also do laundry at the same time. Don't let me forget that, because I'll literally be dead. Well, actually, not really. I'm okay. I'll probably be fine. Bro, what the fuck? They just fucking hear screaming, bro. Literally just hear screaming right now, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is my life right now? Where am I at with my life? If somebody asked me that right now, I'd be like, where do you think I'm at? I'm in the middle of hell. Middle of hellwhere. If you ask me, where are you at right now? Middle of nowhere? No, middle of hellwhere, bro. Fucking hellwhere. I don't know if you guys can hear that dude screaming, but I don't know what he did. I don't know why he's screaming. He's dying. He's literally dying right now. Or drunk. Or, yeah, probably getting fucking tortured. Who knows? Personally, I'm more leaning towards the latter because it just seems like it makes sense. Or he's just really excited. Really excited. Keywords on the excited. Yeah, probably that's the answer. This place is fucking insanity. I'm just saying. My life is like the most... If you lived in my life, yes, I'm making a stream right now. Yes. That's fun. But then you go to do my normal day-to-day shit. This is when I get off work that I do this. This is fun for me. But then... You think work is fun? Hell no. Very slightly. Oh yeah. Hear the voice very slightly. It's just the voices in your head at this point. The screaming. Yes, that's really good for my suit levels right now, boys. Boss. Hell yeah, guys. Get that shit, bro. Fucking increase that pollution level to level 50. Not 15. If you thought I was gonna say 15, you're wrong. Hurry! Hurry! I'm waiting on you. Please make my shit faster. Okay, so we're waiting on that, but while we're waiting on that, let's check our levels of unsaturated hydrocarbons. Now, the odds of me getting this done today, take a guess and say it's probably around roughly 0. Which is shitty odds, so there was no chance I was getting that done today. But what is happening is that as long as I can maintain my petroleum gas or unsaturated hydrocarbon production, which is at full capacity now, not 50% capacity or some other numbers that don't really align with what I need it to be, we're doing good. We are pumping out that shit right now. Pumping it. Except for when one of these goddamn slimes lands on my fucking saw blade and screws all of my shit up. And then I have to clean it out because the filter's gummed up with slime. Okay, this is not no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. Now to solve that issue, I'm gonna show you guys this one simple trick. Okay, aka this trick will solve the problem. I fucking hope it does. Not only that, but it will also prevent you from just dying. If you're someone like Ad TSD, we like Ad TSD. He's a great guy, but one thing I will say: please don't die on my sawmills again, especially now that I'm installing this new safety system. You'll make me look like a fucking hypocrite when I say that it does one thing and it does another thing. So please don't do that shit, because I need to look like I'm an absolute expert at this shit right now. Anyway, that will stop anybody from dying who decides to go, I'm gonna just step on that. Oh shit. Saw blade. Better call Saul Goodman. Our lawyer for the channel is Saul Goodman. The Saw. Anyway, what can I do with slime balls that makes it into oil? There is no oily option to make my... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. HBM, you're really missing out on an opportunity. You should make it so that the fucking slime is like... almost like tar for oil production. Make slime and tar interchangeable. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm just saying, I want to make some unlimited oil from these fucking slimes and shit. HBM's oil tech mod on the way, right? I'll make it myself. The oil tech add-on adds 50 new ways of making oil from regular consumer products, starting with beef, steak, pork chops, rotten flesh, string? Yeah, string. I think we can put that in there. What other ones is there? Steak. Well, we already have steaks. Bone meal, Oh, just every vanilla item can be turned into oil, even clay. Hell yeah, that's where it's at. Future right now. That's so screwed up. Oil's like this weird silicon bullshit. Silicates. It's weird. Thank you, Greg Tech. You made me so smart. Greg Tech. Gregorius Technetices, the absolute giga genius. The culprit behind the Greg Tech conspiracy. Greg Gate. Everybody talks about Watergate. Everybody talks about the other gate. But nobody talks about Greg Gate. Greg Gate is the world's worst scandal. But anyway, I should probably log off before I rant about some random bullshit that it's not even real. So I'll see you all in the next one. And this has been a fun stream, but next time, remind me, I have some things that I need to do. I forgot what they were already, but I need to remember what they were. So primarily, we need to get those Coker units up, I think was one of them. The key for Coker units is that we need to have 2 of them installed. One for the diesel, which we're already at 560, which is the minimum that you need to run the thing. And then the other one needs some other number. I forgot what it was. Which is for cracked light oil. And that will get processed down as well. So remember that both of those things need to happen. So we're going to disconnect. And this